Hey guys, let's start the 84th episode of Daily Football News and know what has happened in the past 24 hours. Who is Chelsea's new number 9? Mbappe and Messi duo already started. Drogba's advice to Lukaku. Real Madrid raising fund for Mbappe and Haaland. Could Griezmann leave Barca? Koeman likes whom? Griezmann targets. Let's quickly find out all of these in this video. Before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. So at first, without delay, let's get to know some main news of the day. Romelu Lukaku has confirmed that he will be Chelsea's new number 9 following Tammy Abraham's move to Roma. Lukaku was initially given the number 18 jersey upon his return to Stamford Bridge from Inter last week, but has now inherited Abraham's number following the England striker's permanent move to Stadio Olimpico. The 28-year-old could take in his first outing in the new shirt when Chelsea taken the short trip to Emirates Stadium to face Arsenal on Sunday. Can I say it? Yes, I have the number 9. I am happy and fortunate to be in this situation, Lukaku told a press conference. The Belgian added on the challenge of facing Arsenal in his first game back at Chelsea. They are rebuilding and, at the end of the day, I just look at my team and focus on what we have. It's going to be a tough game, but we will prepare ourselves for a battle. Lukaku went on to reveal that he has been in contact with former Chelsea teammate Didier Drogba, who has urged him to keep striving for improvement after his impressive 2-year spell in Serie with Inter. He was really happy about the improvements I made in the last couple of seasons, the striker said of his conversations with the Blues legend. But he says there is always more work to be done. It's all about improvement week in, week out. Now I get the chance to join a team that's very hungry and very ambitious. I'm here now and I can't wait to be on the field. It's time to get down to business and let my performance do the talking. Paris Saint-Germain has released a clip of Kylian Mbappe assisting Lionel Messi in training to give fans a mouth-watering glimpse of what's to come this season. The 6-time Ballon d'Or winner seems to have already struck up a good relationship with the Frenchman following his free transfer to Parc des Princes. Messi has only just started building his fitness back up after returning from his summer holidays, having helped Argentina lift the Copa America in Brazil earlier this summer. The 34-year-old missed PSG's 4-2 wins over Strasbourg at the weekend as a result, but was unveiled to the Parc des Princes crowd before the game and could be in line to feature when they take in a trip to Brest for their next League One outing on August 20th. Head coach Mauricio Pochettino has said of when Messi is likely to take his bow. The idea is to see how he feels so he can make his debut. Everyone has seen it. The last few days Leo has had an amazing reception. He is a special boy and we are a staff that listens to the players and we are going to talk to him to find out what he needs and when he will be ready. Antoine Griezmann has said he is aiming to play another 100 games for Barcelona after reaching an appearance milestone at the weekend. Griezmann started in Barca's season-opening win against Real Sociedad, reaching the century mark for the Blaugrana, though he's been linked with an exit in recent months. The France star has indicated he's hoping to stay at Camp Nou for the long term. I am proud and happy to have reached this figure, Griezmann told Barcelona's official website. I hope I get to play another 100 games and carry on giving everything to make history with this club. He added, I want to keep helping the team both on and off the pitch, in attack and defense, and enjoying being at Barca. Of his 100 games for Barca, 78 have been in La Liga, with 16 in the Champions League, 9 in the Copa del Rey, and 3 in the Spanish Super Cup. Griezmann has scored 35 goals in those 100 games, having made the move from Atletico Madrid in 2019. He needs 14 more goals to tie Thierry Henry, who is Barca's all-time leading Frenchman with 49 goals. The club has continued to raise money very cleverly and intends to use the €200 million to sign either Kylian Mbappe or Erling Haaland. COVID-19 first began to impact football in February of 2020, and in the 3 transfer windows since then, Los Merengues hasn't bought a single player, merely focusing on recouping the money through sales. Furthermore, the decision to allow Cristiano Ronaldo to leave beforehand allowed the Spanish giants to cut their highest earner before his presence became an issue, something which Barcelona has been counting the cost of. This amount, in theory, should be enough to sign a superstar before the end of the transfer window, and that superstar will be either Mbappe or Haaland. Florentino Perez and the technical department in Madrid have long had a plan to rejuvenate their forward line, and whilst it required heavy sales, the cards are now seemingly falling into place. A deal for Haaland will only happen when PSG makes their final stance clear on Mbappe, with such a development not expected until the last week of the window. Leo Messi is yet to make his debut for Paris Saint-Germain, but the Argentine is already firing in training. The former Barcelona forward is working his way up to full fitness following his Copa America adventure in the summer with his country and is looking sharp in training for his new club. In a video uploaded by the French club, Messi can be seen dominating the training session, scoring a series of goals in a match played on a small pitch. It was often mentioned by former teammates at Barcelona, such as Gerard Piqué and Thierry Henry, how seriously Messi would take training matches, and his desire to score and win with his new club is already evident. Barcelona has decided to keep hold of Philippe Coutinho, as they have failed to find a club who would sign him, and they have decided to end that search and incorporate him into the squad and give him another chance. The plan is to try to get the best out of the Brazilian and help him to recover the quality that he showed at Liverpool. At Camp Nou, he's shown flashes of that quality, but not enough to justify being the club's record signing. One important difference this year will be the absence of Lionel Messi, which unquestionably reduces the quality of the squad, but could give Coutinho more freedom and allow him a fresh start as Barcelona look for a new leader. Lionel Messi's legacy is a significant one in Barcelona, and it begins with the fact that no one wants to take his legendary number 10 shirt. Sergio Agüero, a close friend of the new Paris Saint-Germain forward, has confirmed that it will not be him, as he announced that he will wear the number 19. Nobody's going to wear the number 10. No, nobody's brave enough, influencer Ibailano said in a Twitch stream with Gerard Piqué. Well, I think someone will have to. I told Khan to wear it. But he's not sure, Piqué responded. Now, via a post on social media, Agüero has confirmed that he has ignored Piqué's suggestion. Now we move on to some interesting news of the day. With Barcelona in a difficult financial situation, the club has indicated it would be open to selling the Frenchman. It's not easy for a club to come in with an offer for a player at his level, Barca president Joan Laporta said last month. But the transfer window is just getting started and there's a market for Griezmann. If things start moving, we're open to all proposals because we're in a delicate moment financially and we have to balance the books to comply with the league's financial fair play rules. Juventus are €7 million away from meeting Barcelona's valuation of Miralem Pjanic, claims Mundo Deportivo. However, they would need to sell Aaron Ramsey in order to free up enough money to pay Pjanic's wages, after a summer spent shopping defender Nikola Milankovic around Europe, most notably to West Ham. Fiorentina are now determined to re-sign the player, writes Tedo Mercado. They have offered the Serbia international a deal that would run until 2024, and he is now considering the contract. The Turin club is not opposed to letting go of the promising American. Juventus are listening on Weston McKennie offers from clubs outside of Italy, according to Di Marzio. While they view the 22-year-old star as an important piece to their midfield, they would consider approaches following the addition of Manuel Locatelli. RB Leipzig midfielder Marcel Sabitzer sees Bayern Munich as his best destination if his current club forces him to leave this summer. According to Bild, Sabitzer, who has been linked to Arsenal in recent months, is fiercely loyal to the Leipzig cause and wants to compete for them at a high level in the final year of his contract. However, they don't want to risk losing him on a free and have indicated they will sell him in the next 2 weeks. Bayern would allow the 27-year-old to remain at a top Bundesliga side, though it's believed they could find it difficult to pay the necessary fee. A supporter inside Stamford Bridge during Chelsea's open training session was broadcast over the POS system urging Timo Werner to leave the club. The Germany international, who joined the Blues from RB Leipzig in 2020, split opinion during his first season in England as he struggled to replicate the goal output he managed during his time in the Bundesliga. And, with Werner and his teammates present during Wednesday's open training session, one supporter made his feelings known and can be heard saying, "Get Werner out of the club," much to the annoyance of those around him. Gareth Bale is said to be like a different person this season at Real Madrid, in the best possible way, with Carlo Ancelotti delighted with the Welshman's attitude. The forward had been marginalized to the point that it seemed impossible he would remain a Real Madrid player this season, but there he is and he started the first game of the new season. He's a different person. He even looks different, is the word from Valdebebas. Although the talk in Barcelona's offices was to sell Coutinho, Ronald Koeman has always made it clear that he is a fan of the former Inter man. Last season, he started the season as a regular starter before injury and Pedri arrived to prove himself. Koeman now wishes to integrate him into the side, assuming that he has regained full fitness, as he can play either in midfield or in a front three. Not only can he compete with Pedri or Frenkie de Jong, but he can also play as a left winger. That is crucial as it gives Koeman options in attack, which are sorely lacking with Sergio Agüero, Ansu Fati, and Ousmane Dembele all out injured. Tottenham are set to tempt Wolves with a €45 million offer for Adama Traore. As a result, Wolves are weighing up possible replacements, and one of them is Valencia forward Gonçalo Guedes. Michy Batshuayi has signed a contract extension with Chelsea and has then immediately gone out on loan, joining Turkish side Besiktas. The striker has been welcomed with a mini-movie posted by the Istanbul side on Twitter. Chelsea are looking to move Kurt Zaman this summer and West Ham had been strongly linked with the centre-back. Now, another London side has emerged as an option, with Sky Sports reporting that Tottenham are also keen. So, this was the end of our 84th episode. We will be back with more interesting news and transfer rumors tomorrow. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon.